keep the music playing.
Wacky Hump Day Wednesday. What else can I say? Come up with. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, my friends. Hey, we are live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill downtown Waco on 8th. Man, we're having a good time this week with the studio audience. We're expecting a good size today. We've been averaging quite a few, Monday and Tuesday. Today, we're going to have even more. We got Frenchy Daddy's French Toast. That's a mouthful to say after 2 or 3 Bloody Marys. He'll be providing the breakfast. I'm going to buy your first either mimosa, Bloody Mary. It's your choice here at the Backyard. Either Anna or Mary is going to be here to bartend for us, but I'll do that. We're going to have ticket giveaways, and we got the Huser Brothers going to be here on stage. That's 9 to 10. All of that happens 9 to 10. You got an hour to get ready and come on down to the Backyard. It's going to be a fun time. All right, news, weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs. The number of deaths from the tragic 4th of July weekend flooding in central Texas is expected to rise, with officials now confirming more than 160 people are unaccounted for and 110 people died. 14-year-old twins from Waco were caught in the deadly floods that hit along the Guadalupe River. Clara was at Camp Mystic while her brother Nolan was next door at a boys' camp. The twins were rescued, but dozens of their fellow campers were not as lucky. Clara says she's leaning into her faith, and for the first time, she's sitting down to talk about the heartbreaking ordeal alongside her brother Nolan and mom, who's also a Mystic camper as a child. Julie Hayes will be sitting down with them to discuss this harrowing experience today in an exclusive interview on KWTX at noon. And organizations and businesses are looking to help victims of the devastating flooding. For information on local donation opportunities throughout Central Texas, go to the story Donation Drives in Central Texas to help flood victims at kwtx.com. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs.
The potential for showers and thunderstorms is still hanging around today, but after today, we are mostly done with the rain, which is good. We do need a little bit of some drying out time. This morning, expect a few scattered light showers every now and again here and there. Not a lot of rain, only a 10 to 20% chance, but midday and into the afternoon, we are expecting widely scattered to numerous showers and storms to blossom. Some of those downpours could produce some localized flooding, but widespread flooding is not expected today. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s and low 90s, heat index near 100. With rain chances dropping out of the forecast a little bit after sunset tonight. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
I was standing here all by my little lonesome, and in my mind I was going, what is the most random name that I could come up with? And I said, kind of like Dorothy clicking her feet, there's no place like home. And, she goes back to Kansas. So I was going, John Smith. And he appears right here. What's up, buddy?
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Hey, before we jump into talking about everything in the world, could be about the Berlin Wall, it could be about, I don't know, but we'll do that. Before that, we've got to kick it off with our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, my gosh. Wow. Whew.
Amazing.
Amazing, isn't it? Isn't that a great way to start the show? Here we are, Wednesday, show number 133 of the Zach Owen Show. Elizabeth is in the house. She'll give us a little update on country music and Nashville news. I've decided we ought to call it Straight Out of Nashville. What do you think? Kevin, you think that's a good call?
Sure. I mean, that
Straight out of Nashville. And then in about 45 minutes, we'll find out what else is happening around Central Texas, what's going on, as she gives us an update on that. Right now, John Smith is with me. John has been on the show before, back when we were doing political shows during the week. John was elected as president of the Dog Catcher Society. Remember that? Kevin doesn't like dog catchers. He likes nice dog catchers, you know, those dog catchers. But anyway, John is here in, as one of our sponsors, and I read your commercial during the day. How did you come up with the name Brazos Valley when this is actually not Brazos Valley? Bryan College Station is Brazos Valley. How did you come up with Brazos Valley tile installation when you do countertops as well?
It's a long story, but I was working in corporate America and I was sick of corporate America.
Right.
So one day I just up and quit. Well, my buddy had a company called Brazos Valley Floors. So we installed every piece of tile that he sold. And that's how we got Brazos Valley Tile Installation since we separated ways.
Yeah.
But I kept the name just kind of as a remembrance of how it started.
Right.
Where we came from.
I love it.
And that's where we came from about 10 years ago.
That's great. I love that. 10 years you've been doing this?
Roughly 10 years full time.
Yeah.
So before that, I was, working in corporate America in the tile industry as an expert for several other companies. So
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wow. John Smith, the guy that signs in at local hotels as Zach Owen.
Every chance I get.
Every chance he gets he gets the bottom room. It's kind of like a closet laundry anyway.
But there's always drinks waiting for me.
There are always drinks, always drinks, no matter what. Well, John, tell us about you. Mart, you live in Mart or around Mart, right?
I live in the country outside of Mart, and actually Ben-Hur is where I live.
Ooh, Ben-Hur,
Texas.
Do y'all all drive chariots out there in Ben-Hur?
Only when you're in town, right?
Oh.
And then when it's not raining. So.
That's true. Man, did y'all get a lot of rain?
We did.
And so live out in the country. Tell us about you and your family.
So I been happily married to this wife for 15 years, or 14 years. But we met 15 years ago.
Right.
Yesterday, actually.
Really?
And,
happy anniversary.
I appreciate that. And then, as my wife reminded me, but we have 9 children combined.
Golly.
So
you get you and Kevin's kids. How many you got, Kevin? 7. 16. You could do an offense and a defense.
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure. But my wife has a photography business, and I have a construction company.
There you go.
And we stay busy.
Boom. You have time to take care of those kids?
Most of them are grown now. My first grandbaby will be born August the 20th. That's
wow.
That's pretty exciting for us.
Yeah. Our friend Bambi from over at Alan Samuel's House of Travel recently had another grandbaby born to Dustin. Anyway, grandbabies are great. I've got 4 grandbabies and 2 great grandbabies.
What do you do with those, like great grandbabies?
Man, they live they live a distance where you just can't pop over.
Yes, sir.
You got to plan a drive over there and so forth and so on. But they're great, wonderful kids.
Amazing.
It makes me think back about when I was that little. Actually, not, because I can't remember last week. I do remember you were on the show, John. So anyway, John is going to here talk about everything. We're going to hang out. We're going to chit chat. What is the craziest tile job you ever worked on, whether it was before you started your company or during or whatever?
We did a psychedelic glass counterfront for a pet place here in town, and it had, just the craziest glass you've ever seen. It's pretty wild.
Psychedelic.
It was wild.
Because nothing says dogs and cats like a psychedelic countertop. I love that. That's what's the hardest? What's the one job that when you finish it, man,
We did some schools. We did one actually in right before Hurricane Harvey. We were down in Refugio, Texas, and we did a school there. That one was pretty tough. And
really?
Then we finished it, and Harvey hits right behind it and destroys the school. So that was pretty rough right there. But
did you get paid first?
We got paid.
Okay,
we were good.
I don't know the guy's name or whatever, but many years ago, there's an addition, a housing addition. I'm not even going to tell you the name of the addition. And we were looking for a new house. And we decided to drive around and, go through open houses and so forth. And there was a particular house that was built by a guy that owned a tile company. Okay? Go in. I've never seen so much tile, granite on the floor.
Yes,
the
sir.
Steps going up, the front porch, the whole house. I'd never seen so much. He obviously got it at a discount.
Probably so.
Kind of reminds me of my good friend Weldon Ratliff, who at one time had Ratliff Ready Mix, and he built a home over in Crawford, and everything was concrete. It was I'd never seen a second floor that had concrete floors in a home.
Yes, sir.
Countertops, concrete. Everything
Wow.
was concrete. Of course, he got it at a good discount.
For sure.
That's a shout out to you, Weldon, this morning right there. All right, John Smith is with me right now. We've got Elizabeth going to check in with her coming up. We got country music history. We got birthdays. Pete Sousa Show. We'll check in probably with Scotty today. And then the Huser Brothers are going to be here for the live studio audience at 9 a.m. So hang in there. We'll be back after this.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
It's time to make this the summer event at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Whether you're gearing up for road trips, job sites, or everyday drives, we've got new vehicles at great deals to get you there. From head-turning SUVs to hard-working trucks and vans built for the long haul, our lot is loaded and ready to roll. We're your Central Texas commercial headquarters for ProMaster vans, cabin chassis, and work trucks. Only at Allen Samuels in Waco.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Mike's Car Care provides honest and professional automotive repair and auto maintenance services to the people of Waco and surrounding areas. Come by and visit our clean and professional shop. Mike's Car Care, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located at 4715 Sanger Avenue. Call us at 254-732-1202 or visit us on the web at mikescarcarewaco.com.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. My guest, John Smith, one of our great advertisers here on the show. Having a good time at the Backyard. And just a quick reminder, coming up at 9 a.m., live studio audience. I'm talking you, can be part of the studio audience. Come on in, man. Free to get in. Huser Brothers going to be here to play 5 or 6 songs on the stage inside, which air conditioned. Isn't that great? Air conditioned.
It is great. Whew. A little warm outside.
Oh, yeah.
And humid.
And humid. Oh, that's the key right there, the humidity. Also, I'm going to buy your first, either you want a mimosa, you want a Bloody Mary. I'm going to buy the first one for you. We'll have food. Frenchy Daddy French Toast. That's a mouthful right there.
For sure.
For saying it and for eating the French mouthful. Frenchy Daddy's going to be here to serve up breakfast for us this morning. Thank you. And also, we're going to give away some tickets to the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. So show up at 9 a.m. this morning. We do it Monday through Friday, 9 to 10 o'clock. One of our other big sponsors here, in fact, I think the longest running sponsor, started with us back when we started the show in January. It's Be Kind Coffee down on Washington Avenue. Mm-hmm. Now, I have learned things as we go about Be Kind. I know that they have great coffee. They sell it either the beans, so you can grind it yourself. They sell it ground. You can buy it that way. But also, they have homemade pastries. They make their own bagels. They provided our breakfast this past Monday morning, and great bagels over there. So stop by Washington Avenue, Be Kind Coffee. They're open 7 days a week, by the way. until 6 o'clock. Great people. Be Kind Coffee, BeKindCoffeeCrew.com. Check them out. John Smith is with me. John, you ever tried to sing or play an instrument?
I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar now, but that's not going real great. So,
what seems to be the holdup?
The guitar, really.
This thing with strings on it, that's kind of the... What made you want to take up guitar?
I got a 13-year-old daughter. I'm trying to find, something to spend time with her with.
Sure.
Because, I'm just an old redneck, so I'm not real good with a 13-year-old. So.
Right. You're used to playing the wash tub thing?
Right. With spoons.
With spoons. Hey, that's a talent right there. You ought to learn how to play spoons, I'm telling you right now, with a kazoo.
It sounds good when it's way out in the country, right? Nobody can hear it.
That's right. Or what's that TikTok video of the hardcore young girl that came up with she lives in the hollers over in wherever that is. Where is that? The hollers. Kentucky and Tennessee and Virginia and all that. And she hollers out a certain, it kind of like sounds like a rap to me, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. If you watch TikTok, it's all over that. All right, time now to check in, see what's happening in the world of country music news and also what's happening in Nashville. Someday, once John really gets good at the guitar and starts singing, maybe Elizabeth, as we call her, Lizzie B., straight out of Nashville. We'll talk about you. Down the road, they'll say, remember John Smith? He's so famous now. Remember he was on the Zach Owens show. Is that right, Elizabeth? Lizzie?
I sure hope so. We can only hope for the best, I guess.
See? There you go. Encouragement from Elizabeth over there. What's going on?
Missed it yesterday. Garth Brooks' music is available on Amazon Music for a short time, only on Prime days, starting now through the 11th. He's known for probably the most iconic songs, Callin' Baton Rouge, Friends in Low Places, The Thunder Rolls, Unanswered Prayers, and this is the only platform that you are able to stream all of Garth Brooks' music on currently. Yesterday, we were also talking about the Windy City Smokeout, which is the country music and barbecue festival up in Chicago. Well, there's also the Oregon Jamboree, which is a nonprofit country music festival in Sweet Home, Oregon. And they are having their 34th and final festival this year from August 1st through the 3rd. They've got headliners like Clay Walker, Sawyer Brown, and the Bellamy Brothers.
Wow.
Right. Pat Green recently posted about his devastating losses in the Central Texas floods, and we are thinking about him and his family today, and we are hoping and praying that they are all reunited soon. Miranda Lambert also posted about her losses, and with her Texas estate being impacted by the flash floods. And back in Nashville, it genuinely feels like these music artists aren't just these huge stars, but they are our neighbors. You know, I run into Taylor Swift at the gas station, Miley Cyrus at Target, and the drummer of ZZ Top at my local Mexican restaurant. So these are just normal people trying to live their normal lives, and so we're thinking about them. Country artist Josh Abbott said, "We've seen the worst in Mother Nature and the best in mankind," and I think that that is quite possibly the best way to put it.
You know, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to probably screw this up. And maybe Kevin can verify this while we're talking, and maybe he can't. I don't know. But I've always heard the story, the song Friends in Low Places, okay? Huge, huge hit for Garth. I got friends. Everybody sing along. I've always heard the story that the guy who wrote that song was a heavy drinker. And he went to the bars he had a favorite bar in Nashville. I don't remember the one. And he would run up his tab, and the tab was getting higher and higher and higher over months. And this is the way I heard the story. Another songwriter was there, and the guy said, "Hey, I got this song. I'll sell it to you if you pay my bar tab." And he sold, this is before it was a super hit, he sold Friends in Low Places to this guy for a couple of $200-300, you know?
Gosh.
But the story also goes that later, after it had become a hit, the guy gave it back to the original songwriter or sold it back to him. I'm not 100% sure. So, Elizabeth, that is your homework to try to find out if that story is true.
I'll dig through
Right,
the
Kevin?
weeds. I'll dig through the weeds.
Okay, we're going to find out. Here's your goal. Find out how much the bar tab was and what bar was it that he
Beautiful.
frequented and the songwriter's name.
I can do that for you.
All right. Elizabeth giving us an update what's going on in Nashville. She'll be back with us in about 30 minutes talking about what's going on around Central Texas. We're live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. You know what else is going on, John? John Smith is here. And today is Wednesday, July 9th. National Dimples Day. I don't think I have a dimple. Do you have a dimple anywhere?
think so.
Well, don't show it to us, okay? Elizabeth, do you have a dimple anywhere?
I don't think so.
Kevin?
I do not, but if you remember on Monday, my wife Alexis definitely
Yes.
has 2 dimples.
What song, right off the top of your head, country music hit song, says dimples in it? John, take your guess.
I don't have a clue.
Elizabeth?
I don't think I know.
Kevin?
No idea.
And Dimples, who now lives in Temples, got the George Strait. All my exes live in Texas. Oh, Dimples. Anyway, today, National Dimples Day. National Sugar Cookie Day. Fashion Day. Of course, John and I dressed very fashionably today. What is this, Kevin? Is this pronounced durian? Durian fruit. Durian?
Yes, durian.
I've never heard of
believe
durian fruit. Have you?
Never heard of it.
Huh. Durian fruit. Kevin's going to look up what durian fruit is. But today is your day, Mr. Durian Fruit. Maybe it's some guy named Durian. He's crazy. He's a fruit. It's his day.
Kind of looks like a spiky coconut.
Really?
With a mango inside a bit.
Huh.
Yeah.
Durian fruit.
Yep.
Today is Argentina Independence Day. Today also is Call of the Horizon Day, which means a fun observance encouraging people to seek new adventures of passion. It promotes exploring new hobbies, travel plans, or bold decisions. So, if you what would you say, John, is your passion for pastime? What's your hobby? If you could do it? What's your hobby?
Well, we travel a lot, and then deer hunting.
Deer hunting. So today you have to do something that involves your passion. Either book a trip or go put up a new deer feeder, something like that. But today is Call of the Horizon Day. Who would have known? Who would have ever thunk it? John Smith is with me right now. We'll come back and talk more with John. We're going to play a music video as we're doing it live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on a Wednesday.
Sitting in these stones, when I throw them, tell me where to go. Oh Lord, there's a woman in my head, and I want her to stay there. Oh Lord, there's a woman in my bed, and I want her to stay there. Tell us where you've been. I got new hands. Point us west again. Oh Lord, there's a woman in my head, and I want her to stay there. Oh Lord, there's a woman in my bed, and I want her to stay there.
Kent Claris right there, one of the guys that was on the show here recently. Last night, John, you need to work on your guitar, and we'll get you on the stage to play.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Last night I said, I'm gonna go on Facebook and I'm gonna put on there, hey, I'm booking really the second half of August. So I'm booked for all of July and the first half of August. Amazing. And it's funny because so many people immediately will think of somebody, like somebody would go, well, John Smith is, and that's great because then they tag them, and then those people reach out to me and say, hey, I would love to be on your show. Sure, pick a date. The rules are acoustic only, 5 to 6 songs maximum. We like originals, but they don't have to all be originals, or they don't have to be originals. But anyway, be available to come in about 8:45 and play from 9 to 10 o'clock. That's a pretty simple gig, huh?
That is pretty easy.
So today, Huser Brothers is going to be here at 9 to 10 o'clock. Come join us. Frenchy Daddy's French Toast. I'm excited. I actually ate some of his French toast about a year ago at Bremond Polish Festival over there. He was set up, and I was walking down the street. He says, hey, you're Zach. Was Zach and Jill? Yeah. It's really good. So I'm excited about that today. And I'm going to buy your first drink. Which do you prefer, a mimosa or a Bloody Mary?
Can I just get like a Jack and Coke? Or
I knew you would say that. Can I have one of each? That's what most people would say. But Jack and Coke over here. I might squeeze you a Jack and Coke out of the bar over there. Either Anna or Mary's going to be here to bartend for us a little bit later on, so stop by 9 o'clock. We're talking about crazy tile jobs, crazy things. Have you ever been... It's kind of like the real estate world. Have you ever walked in a house? So I'm going to walk in, and it's to the, a lot of people think just because they call you, you've got to sell their house. You don't. It's the real estate agent's choice. So I can walk in a house and I can go, man, no. Okay. Have you ever walked into a job and you go, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to do this?
Frequently. The most profitable word is no.
Now, have you taken a job that was one of those crazy, you didn't think, no way in hell it's going to, and then you took the job, and when it turned out, you go, oh my gosh, that's great.
I love working with people, and that's, yeah, for sure. We've taken on quite a few of those. But we do know the impossible exists, and we've been at it for a few minutes. So, when we see that, we definitely say, I'm not the guy. So.
Yeah, I'm not the one for this. Right. I understand that. So I mentioned when I talk about your business, I talk about tile, all kinds of flooring you can do. What's the most popular flooring right now that's installed in homes?
Well, a lot of people do the click lock, but we found some issues with that product. So we have a version of it, an LVT product that's a glue down product. And the biggest difference is the moisture. So if you get moisture mitigated underneath it, then it'll go throughout the house.
Wow.
Whereas when you glue it down, it stays on top. So
I'm shocked that John used that big word mitigated because I don't know what it means. Anyway, so that's, you know what? I remember as a little kid, we had linoleum. You rolled it out, and how did they stick it? Did they stick it down, or was
you
it?
stick it? Well, you could do both. You could perimeter install it, where you just stick the perimeter,
and you'd walk, and it would like
right.
Linoleum. Oh my gosh! So what's the big difference between the what vinyl or whatever you call it and linoleum?
So it's a ceramic coated rubber backed product. That's the product that we use. Whereas the old vinyl was just real thin, like a thin layer of vinyl is what it was.
Yeah.
They just used the vinyl name for this product. There's nothing vinyl about it.
Where did do you have any clue where the name linoleum came from? Was that a company that made it, maybe, or
Kevin would have to look that one up.
Kevin's gonna look it up. Where did the name linoleum come from? Because that's a strange name, linoleum.
I've never even thought about it, to be honest with you.
So we know what the people are putting down on the floors. Main bathroom or kitchen? Which one gets remodeled first?
Typically the bathrooms. They're a little less expensive than the kitchens, and everybody's trying to update a bathroom. So.
And what's the hot thing in a bathroom? I know for a while there, it was a gazillion shower heads.
We've backed away from that a little bit, but they still want bigger showers. And preparing, even younger people are preparing for having their parents to live with them. So right now, shower bars, putting handrails, safety rails, and everything we do. We buy probably 5 a week.
Really? Huh. I might have to talk to my son about that, preparing for the day I move in with him. Brandon?
Linoleum, you ready?
Okay, here we go.
All right. Linoleum, the word, right? You were looking at the etymology of the word. It originates from Latin. And it's a combination of Latin words linum, meaning flax or linen, and oleum, meaning oil. The name was given by its inventor, Frederick Walton.
Okay.
So it's the ingredients of linoleum. It's that kind of linen and oil.
Wow.
Kevin's kind of our school teacher, huh?
The more you know.
Yeah, he is.
I have been. Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
The funny thing, I figured John would know it because he named one of his kids after linoleum. I got linoleum.
Well, his twin is vinyl. So.
Vinyl and linoleum. I love it. It's almost like a Rangelo. And anyway, hey, what was that? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the jukebox just kicked off. Hey, we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. John Smith from Brazos Valley Tile Installation. Do you have a website?
I do not.
I don't think I've ever mentioned that. So
I do not.
I'm glad I didn't.
We're just kind of old redneck and
Facebook page rolling.
Facebook page. And
Facebook.
Bottom,
okay.
Yep.
And we don't update that a lot. I don't like taking a lot of pictures of people's houses. That's kind of your house, not mine.
Right.
So we do every once in a while. I have a client that'll say, hey, take a picture and put it on your Facebook, and we do that. But so I don't post a lot, but we have 19 employees, so we do quite a few projects.
Yeah, you were telling me you're pretty busy right now.
We stay a little busy.
What is the area that you say, I feel comfortable bidding a job or taking a job?
Remodel and residential, we try to stay around the Waco area. And when I say the Waco area, I live east of town, so that can be Belton, that can be Hillsboro, that can be, within an hour's drive of the area.
Right.
But we also go far out east, like Buffalo and those towns out there. Commercially, I was in Memphis, Tennessee a couple weeks back working on some stuff over there. And
you were learning to play the blues guitar, weren't you? Okay.
Is it slower because the acoustic's pretty rough?
It is. It's a lot slower. You just got to pat your foot a little bit more. All right, we're talking with John from over at Brazos Valley Tile Installation. We'll find out more about what John's up to and what kind of jobs he's got going. And we'll talk. I will look at him and say, thank you for being a sponsor of the Zach Owens Show. I'll go ahead and do it now. Thank you for being a sponsor of the Zach Owens Show. I appreciate you very much. Another one of our sponsors, Jack of All Trades Employment Services, Helen Underwood and her friendly staff are ready to put you to work, full-time, part-time, or temporary. I love it. You're looking for a little part-time gig? I see people all the time on Facebook going, hey, I need to pick up some more money. I need to pick up some more work. Jack of all trades going to find you that job, and never a fee to job seekers. Call this number today, and they'll help you out. It's 754-7997, 754-7997, open 6 days a week. If you need a JOB, call JOAT. We'll be back live at the backyard right after this.
At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com.
Oh, hi. We're just talking over here, chit-chatting about corporate America, how we both left corporate America, and we love what we do now, don't we?
100%.
Your life is so much easier and better, isn't it?
You know, every breath you take is your own breath. It's not attached to somebody else.
I love it. That is great. I love that. Your breath. I never thought of it that way. John Smith, not only a tile layer, but a philosopher as well. He's got some great one.
And redneck philosopher. That's pretty crazy.
That's great. The redneck philosopher, right here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Later on, we got the Huser Brothers going to be here 9 to 10 o'clock. We've got Frenchy Daddy's French Toast going to serve breakfast. I'm going to buy your first Bloody, it doesn't mean you have to stop, but I'm going to buy your first Bloody Mary or mimosa here. We're going to give away some tickets to come out and enjoy music here at the Backyard as well. So come join us in 15 minutes. We'll open the doors and you come on in. In fact, we may even talk old John, philosopher redneck over here, into maybe playing guitar and autographs.
I can autograph, but I don't know about the
it's
guitar
that
playing
easy.
thing.
John Smith. John Smith. So we were talking about remodels, and you said the bathrooms, and I'm going to tell you something that it amazes me how do they come up? People keep coming out with ideas, new things. I don't know if they just sit around thinking about this, but I remember years ago, I was going to build a house. Somebody's going to build a house for me, and we were looking for new ideas, and we drove up to the Fort Dallas area. This has been a long time ago, and we were looking at ideas because they tend to have them a little faster. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes,
and I remember walking into the main bathroom and opening the drawers, and in this drawer was plugs for your hair dryer, your curling. I thought, that is the smartest thing. Whoever thought of that? That was incredible. But there's always things, now they have mirrors that have TVs built in them. I mean, it's nuts, the stuff they have nowadays.
For sure. Whatever you want to buy.
What do you? I'm sure you keep up with it, and you read things or see things. What is there something out there that's crazy that not everybody has currently?
Backlighting of a lot of things, where you put a light color on and you backlight it. A lot of people are using that for night lights now.
Oh, really?
I saw one in a shower the other day. You put electricity inside the shower, but it looked great. But,
right.
There's a lot of water that runs through the electrical lines. So.
Something that and I'm sure they do it, but in our house, in Andrea's house, we have a pocket door from the main bedroom into the bathroom.
Yes, sir.
And it's glass. It's the smoked glass. But still, if it's dark and you go in the bathroom and turn the light on, there's a lot of light gets in there. I wish we could have done a deal where when the light comes on, it blacks it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Electronic. Yes,
yeah. That would have been really neat because she has to, when I get up to get ready to come to work, she has to put a pillow over her head to keep the light out of her eyes. John, give us a phone number, buddy, of how people can get a hold of you. And I'm going to read it off here. Tile work, flooring of any kind, remodels, the whole house, the kitchen, the main bathroom. They'll do that. You do electrical, plumbing, you name it, these guys can do it. Painting. I got them doing a job right now, a painting job. Give us a number.
254-258-5254.
A lot of twos, a lot of fives.
A lot of twos.
Give it to us again. You always give it twice.
254-258-5254.
I love it. John Smith, the guy to reach out. Brazos Valley Tile Installation, but they do so much more than just doing tile installation. We're going to do a music video. Before he walks out of here, he's going to stick around a bit. He's got the bad joke of the day for you. He didn't know that until I just said that. But stick around. He's got the bad joke. We'll play a music video, and we'll be right back.
She was a wild, free spirit stained darker than glass. He was sweet as wildflowers layered in the grass. They were back roads spinning tires deeper in mud. I'll bet he never thought that he'd be in love with a brown-eyed girl in a blue-tone dress with a mean addiction to cigarettes. She'd run so far trying not to get tied down, while he was laying foundation, waiting on her, building up the bridges she had already burned. He knew he wanted to love her, but didn't know how. And he'd been known to thump a Bible, and she'd been known to fight him. But love is patient, and love is kind in a little while. He said she had an accent, how about that? It'd been a while since she'd really laughed. With him she felt 16 again. Windows down in an old Lincoln, just a brown-eyed girl in a blue-tone dress with a mean addiction to cigarettes. She'd run so far trying not to get tied down, while he was laying foundation waiting on her, building up the bridges she had already burned. He knew he wanted to love her but didn't know how, and he'd been known to thump a Bible, and she'd been known to fight him. But love is patient and love is kind in a little while, and it's a beautiful battle to wait for someone. And he knew that girl wouldn't be wild for long. Now she's a brown-eyed girl in a blue-tone dress, up there singing in her Sunday best. She'd run so far, she was bound to get tired out, while he was laying foundation waiting on her, building up the bridges she had already burned. He always had some faith she'd settle down. Now he's up there preaching the Bible, she's on the front row grinning wide, 'cause love is patient and love is kind in a little while. 'Cause love is patient and he was kind and she was wild.
So John is with us, and John is going to tell us the bad joke of the day. And what's incredible about this, it's not off of our list. He has his own joke. John Smith, take it away.
What did the socks say to the pants?
That's funny right there. What?
Sup, britches?
John Smith, Brazos Valley Tile Installation. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having me,
you being a sponsor. Hey, let's turn our attention over to Elizabeth. She's going to tell us what's happening around Central Texas. What's up?
Absolutely. Well, tomorrow, July 10th, Milo is hosting a brunch and bar pop-up, and I'm afraid it is not the kind of bar you are familiar with, Zach. This is the workout bar. You can sign up online for a free class with Pure Bar Waco at Milo. If you have signed up already, remember it is BYOWB, bring your own water bottle, and BYOWN, bring your own workout mat. The Waco Indie Film Fest is 10 days away. Be sure to check out the film schedule, read about the lineup, and pick out a movie for you and your family to go see in the beautiful, iconic Hippodrome Theater. That is July 17th through the 20th. Finally, the Waco Advocacy Center is looking for donations like new stuffed animals and new blankets. They do fantastic work protecting victims of crime and their children through advocacy, education, collaboration, prevention, and treatment. You can drop donations directly off at their front door, located at 3312 Hillcrest Drive, Waco, Texas. Again, that's 3312 Hillcrest Drive, Waco, Texas. Or you can order from their online store and have it shipped directly to them at the Waco Advocacy Center. And that is all that is happening in Waco.
Sounds great. Elizabeth, thank you so very much. She'll be back tomorrow morning. She does our Nashville country news and what's happening around Waco. But she's going to stick around because she's going to try Frenchie Daddy's French toast. Frenchie Daddy. Okay, first of all, Paul.
Yes, sir.
I need to know how you came up with Frenchie Daddy.
So it was a little play on words with me and my wife. We're both huge dog people.
Right.
And all of our menu items, except for one, and some of our ice cream dishes are named after dog breeds. And Frenchie, French toast, French bulldog, it just kind of fit.
That's right. I love it. Now, I met Frenchie Daddy over here about a year ago in Bremont.
Correct.
He was set up, and I was walking down the street, and I look and I go, what is this? And he said, hey, Zach and Jim and all that. And we started talking, and I tried it, and it was really, really, really good. And so here you are at the backyard doing our breakfast. This is great.
Yes, sir. Yep. A year later, if you would have told me when I met you a year ago that we'd be moving on from a pop-up stand to a full trailer, doing catering jobs, the whole 9 yards, I would have laughed. I do remember you had a little tent and I think some folding tables. And I have seen your trailer. It's pink. No.
No, what was it? What color?
It's blue.
Blue. I'm sorry. I went blank there for a minute. It's blue. I've seen the trailer, and you have come a long way since that time. Tell us if somebody wants to get a hold of you and they think French toast, but you do a lot more than just doing the French toast, right?
No, actually.
Ice cream?
Yep, we do. We incorporate French toast in every dish we make. So in some form or fashion, you're going to be eating French toast.
Okay.
But we've started really expanding. We have now a pizza French toast sandwich, which is actually completely savory. It's not sweet at all. Me and my wife, Rita, we've been working really hard to try to make this business an all-day sort of affair, so that way you can try something different out of the box, or outside the box, excuse me, any time of day.
I love it. I love it. They call you. They have events coming up. How far out would you go? So you get a call?
Usually about a month. We usually book about a month in advance. Best way to get in touch with us is to either reach out to us on social media, so Facebook, Instagram, or to go to our website, which is www.frenchiedaddy.net. And there's a contact form out there, and me or my wife, Rita, will get in touch and get everything squared away.
I love it. I love it. Great food. And we're going to try some here. If you're out running around, come join us at the backyard right now. And I'm going to buy your first Bloody Mary or mimosa. We got Frenchie Daddy French Toast. Huser Brothers going to be on the stage. We're going to give away tickets. So a busy 9 to 10 o'clock hour. Paul, Frenchie Daddy, thanks for coming by, buddy.
Yeah, and we'll see you on Friday again.
I hope that we don't see you just once a year.
Oh, I hope not.
Because that seems like a year. We need
it would be a real waste if that was all
it would be, and I love your barber too. There you go. Frenchie Daddy French Toast. Commercial time. We're going to come back, and we got Huser Brothers going to play some music for you. Stick around.
Looking to upgrade your home? Brazos Valley Tile Installations has you covered. From tile showers and all types of flooring to full bathroom and kitchen remodels. Need granite countertops, painting, or even plumbing and electrical? They can fix it all. With over 28 years of experience, and every employee passes a strict background check, so you know you're in good hands. Call today at 254-258-5254. Brazos Valley Tile Installations, where quality meets trust.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Hey, we're back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. Woohoo! Thanks to my friend John Smith for coming in. Thanks to Frenchie Daddy's French Toast for coming by and dropping off breakfast. It looks really good. If you're not here, you're missing out. Come on, bring the crew. Come on down. We're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. I'm going to buy that drink for you. We're going to have music for you coming up in just a minute. So make your way down to the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Hey, I want to talk to you about Jack of all trades. I already did that, didn't I, Kevin?
Yep.
Kevin is supposed to remind me of these things. Employee pricing, that's what I was going to say. Employee pricing going on right now at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. And they like to add the plus to it, employee pricing plus going on at Allen Samuels. Let me give you an example of one of the great deals. How about this? You need muscle, a Ram 3500 4x4 with the legendary Cummins diesel, just $52,990. You can't beat that right there. Huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Trade-ins, they want your trade-in really bad. Come on down, Credit Challenge. They've got you covered. All happening at Allen Samuels. Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by. Let's be friends. Okay, so do we say Huser Bro?
I think that'll work today.
I think that's great. Huser Bro. You're the oldest anyway.
Yes, sir.
Where's little brother?
Oh, I'm sure he had other plans this morning. He said, Zach's got the same name. He can play bongo today if he wants to. Or Brian Brown's in the crowd, so he can.
He could. You're exactly right. Brian could throw down on we don't have any bongos, but he could beat on the table over there.
There you go. I like it.
I love it. Man, so glad to have you here. And I'm going to just keep saying Huser Brothers because that's the way it should be, right? We're going to pretend that your brother's here.
Yeah, good morning, Zach. Thanks for having me back on. It's been about 6 months, right?
6 months.
Crazy.
You were one of the first week of the show. I want to say somewhere around the 8th or 9th of January, you guys were on.
Yeah.
And since then, kind of craziness going on for you. I know that before we go any further, I want to say thank you so very much to you and your brother for letting me be a small part of your big throwdown here at the Backyard just a few months ago. Was that not crazy?
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all that, but yeah, that was a night, wasn't it?
Weather was perfect. I mean, it was like somebody flipped the switch and said, okay, it's your night, boys. Time to shine.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a beautiful night. This is one of my favorite places to play, too, ever, and plug the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. But, yeah, it's just something special that night, just getting back in the hometown, bringing the party to home and, packing the house. We cut a live record that night, and, of course, you're going to be on the live record bringing us on it. It was just a full circle moment and a special evening. We were very pumped about it all.
You even had pyrotechnics that night.
Yeah, we felt like Creed that night. It was pretty cool.
I was just worried that night. I thought, maybe Zach, somebody would catch their hair on fire like Michael Jackson did at that one point.
We definitely asked, how far do we need to stand? We had a lot of hair products in that night,
Oh, man, what a great night. And you're talking about recording that night. When are we going to be able to hear that? Or
Well, with anything good, it comes with time, and it's a whole process, and on top of that, we've been in the studio cutting new music, and so we're strategically trying to put all this together, but I'm hoping by the end of the year, we're going to be seeing something pretty cool.
Let me give you some advice. Just in time for Christmas.
I like it.
See? That's always the plus right there, just in time. All right, Huser Brothers, guys on stage, let's play a song.
Sure. Well, since we've been cutting new music, I thought about showing something off new today.
Ooh, I like it.
Nobody's ever heard this song.
All right, this is it.
It's called
first.
7 Mile Road. It was 7 Mile Road, first time we were alone. It's where you put your heart in my hand. You said take it real slow. Little did you know I was already forever your man. But I did what you told me to do. Take it slow, pull your clothes, dance on the side of the road. Stare at the stars up in the sky. I wish you could see how they look in your eyes. I found a little piece of heaven that night on 7 Mile Road. It wasn't long after that we had a place of our own, where I get to hold you every night. Not a whole lot has changed. I still do the same things as at night on 7 Mile Road. Take it slow, pull your clothes, and dance on the side of the road. Stare at the stars up in the sky. I wish you could see how they look in your eyes. I found a little piece of heaven that night on 7 Mile Road. Take it slow, pull your clothes, and dance on the side of the road. Stare at the stars up in the sky. I wish you could see how they look in your eyes. I found a little piece of heaven that night on 7 Mile Road. Oh, 7 Mile Road.
Woo. Yeah. First ever right here on the Zach Owens Show. Amazing, right?
Yes, sir.
Whew. I love it. So give us the background on that. How did it come about?
Yeah, so this project we've been working on, me and my brother kind of wanted to go back to our roots, kind of, and we've been out there experimenting a little bit, and, you know, we just been having a good time and not trying so hard to, you know, make ourselves sound like something and just be who we are and get in there and make music with our friends. And I've always been a fan of the old 90s country ballads and stuff like that, and so we kind of wanted to write something like that. And I was very excited about how that one turned out.
Just be careful. Don't pick up any of those co-Wetzel habits, okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my hair around for a little bit longer. So.
Oh, my goodness. So what's coming up? What's besides new music? You got some big shows that you're heading out to?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're always on the road. Staying busy these days. It's hard to keep up, but I know we got a lot of shows every week, and we're running out on the road pretty soon with our friends Treaty Oak Revival. They're on fire right now.
They are on fire.
And we're going to get some big Texas amphitheater dates, and it's going to be a good old Texas time.
I love it. I love it. Huser Brothers, you can keep up with them, of course, through all the social media. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back, find out what happened on this date in country music history. So hang in there. Back after this.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Polo Neuro is a new kind of wearable. that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Here comes Andrea. Come here, Andrea. I always talk about it. Andrea, don't do this on live TV. You got to get over here. Come here. People are behind you over there. So, Andrea, come over here. Oh, we don't have a microphone. I just noticed that. Okay, here, wait. We're just going to share. Come here, babe. Okay, she didn't want to be on. Now, here's your big chance right here, Andrea, to jump on. So, anyway, she's very bashful. Unless you get to know her, and then she's like, anyway. Hey, Huser Brothers, great guys. They're on the road. They're touring. They're doing crazy stuff. Fixing to go out with another round of music and shows. Before we get back on stage and do some more music, I want to tell you a little bit about what happened on today's date in country music history. Kevin, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Do you have country music history music ready for you? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. 1961. That was a long time ago. 1961. Patsy Cline, I Fall to Pieces, was still number one on the country charts. Been there for several weeks. 1969, Johnny Cash recorded his third live album at the Grand Ole Opry. That was at 69. 1978, the Oak Ridge Boys. One of my favorite songs, the Y'all Come Back Saloon, was number one. 1983, Alabama performed Mountain Music live on Hee Haw. Hee 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 haw. I'm a pickin' and I'm a grinnin'. Billy Ray Cyrus, 1992, Some Gave All album, jumped up to number one on the album chart. 2014, Willie Nelson was featured on Austin City Limits performing Band of Brothers tracks. That was 2014. What else we got here? 2022, Morgan Wallen, You Proof, climbed to number one on the country music charts. So congratulations, Morgan Wallen had a great hit song right there. Hey, I want to talk to you about my friends that are over at Mike's Car Care Center. You know, Mike's Car Care Center has man just tearing it up. Well, I don't mean tearing it up. Fixing it up over at their location on Sanger Avenue. Great guys. They do, whether it's a brake job, whether it's a oil change, total engine remake, redo, they can do it. Trained, professional, friendly staff. Call 732-1202. 732-1202. Mike's Car Care Center. Call today, make that appointment, and tell them you heard about it right here, Zach Owens Show. So the Huser Brothers out on the road, but we corralled at least one of them into the backyard this morning to be on the show. You played that one. What's the song? And you got to remember, I'm old, so don't scold me for that. What was the song that you recorded? It might have been I played it on the morning show quite a bit.
I want to say it was Missing You. I think.
It was Missing You.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay. Missing You, my all-time favorite. This is a great. Before you play it, is there a story behind it?
Yeah, just basically when you're out on the road, missing somebody, or I always like to say our hometown, when we're always on the road, we're thinking about them and trying to represent them. So, yeah, that's a good one. It's
a good song.
I'm trying to remember when we dropped that. I think it was around 2019 era, maybe, if I'm right.
Yeah, I think it was right when COVID, right before COVID or something. It hit, and we played it a lot on our morning show because we loved it. And I will tell you, I don't know where you recorded it, who produced it. I don't know anything about it, but the quality of that was just top of the line.
Well, thank you. I'll have to shout out my friends in Tyler, Texas at Rosewood Studios. That's where we cut that tune, and where we've cut our new project at as well.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I love it.
So that makes me excited about that if you like that. So.
It was, and I got to tell you, when you're corporate radio and your music is sent down from some other state and you're told this is what you're going to play. At the time, I had the ability to put who I wanted, and that's why I put. But a lot of times, you'll get a recording, and whether you like Nashville or not, they spend a lot of money on their recordings.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say that Missing You was as equal or above the quality, and that's what stood out. I mean, the song, of course, and you on the vocals, but the quality, it just jumped out. I go, man, every radio station should be playing this. It fits perfect.
Thank you.
But anyway, there you go. Missing You. Why don't you do that for us?
It's one of those times when I need to see you. Driving me wild is all you're gonna do. Well, girl, I'm missing you. When I'm a long way away from you, singing these songs is all that I can do. In a different place every night, you're not here to light my fire. Girl, I'm missing you. Girl, I'm missing you. Baby, I'm missing you. I know as soon as I see you, I fall just like the first time. I'll wrap around you and everything is just fine. Girl, I'm missing you. When I'm a long way away from you, singing these songs is all that I can do. In a different place every night, you're not here to light my fire. Girl, I'm missing you. Girl, I'm missing you. I'm missing you. It's one of those times when I need to see you.
Woo! Love it. Man, it's it. Now, did you write that alone, or did you
Me
have
and my
help?
brother Zach, yes sir. We
Yeah.
wrote that tune together back in the day. It's crazy. 2019 is starting to feel like a long time.
It is. When you think about that,
time's been flying these days.
All right, what's a memory that you have from? Honestly, I honestly can't grasp it in my mind how long ago it was, but you used to come. You and your brother came and played the Zach and Jim Country Hump over at Buzzard Billy's. Did you play for us at all before that? Before Buzzard Billy's?
I want to say maybe like the Baylor tailgates and stuff was before that, wasn't
Over
it,
at
bro?
George's Party Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah. And about how old were you back then? Six.
Just about. I know it had to be early in high school or something like that.
Well, I know your brother, how younger is he?
We're 2 years apart.
That's what I thought,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I definitely remember him being in high school.
Yeah. For the longest time, it was so funny. We could never drink or nothing at these venues. And then when we was old enough to drink, they quit having us.
No, they couldn't afford you. That's what it is.
I guess so. Yeah, we're 2 years apart. Zach's 26 and I'm 28 now.
Yeah,
Pretty wild.
just a youngster. Oh my gosh! But I remember those days, and I remember especially in the Swamp Shack, and when we couldn't get out on the Swamp Shack there at Buzzard Billy's, we'd go over to the other side of the bar, and you guys would play, and we'd have a great crowd and have a fun time. And I know, you think back and you think about those days of playing for free and playing for tips and playing for, but I personally, I don't know how you feel, but I look back at my radio career and I go, I wouldn't change a thing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that was paying your dues.
Yes, sir.
And getting your name out there.
Yeah, and you didn't worry about money back then either. You just wanted to play, and that's how we learned how to talk to people and kind of learn how to work a crowd. So it was a big deal for me and Zach. I remember we'd probably pregame 2 beers outside in the parking lot back then. Thought we were rock stars or something, but
yeah.
Now or Capri Sun pouches, that is.
That's what it is.
But those
early
are
to
good
bed
times.
and
I'll never
Capri.
forget those. Those are core memories for the brothers for sure. Y'all
Yeah.
always been very good to me and Zach, and one of the first radio stations to ever play us. So we're very thankful for y'all.
Well, we had a great time with you guys. And so since you've moved on and you've traveled America and you've got all these big gigs and you've met, who's the one person or group or whatever, or writer, whoever it might be, who's the person that you've met along the way and you go, wow, that's just the coolest thing?
I've
Who have you met?
I've always really respected Aaron Watson, just how he carries himself, and it doesn't matter the big shows, the small shows. He always goes out in the crowd and talks to his fans, and I've really admired that a lot over all the people I've met. Just I really like him a lot. He's a good guy, stand-up guy.
Super good guy. He was another one of those guys that from early days was involved with the Zach and Jim show and had him play several of our blowouts here in town, and just a wonderful family man.
Yes, sir.
Very dedicated to helping charities, things like that. So, yeah, that's great. I'm glad you said Aaron.
Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. I really respect him a lot. And he's still doing it.
Oh, still kicking. Yeah. I tell you, one of the funniest things about Aaron, every time we interviewed him, he would always tell the story, and it would just grow and grow and grow. But he would say, I was out so-and-so playing a show at a club, and old lady came up to me and says, "How's your daddy, Gene, doing?" Thinking he's Gene Watson's son. And he would, at first he'd go, "Oh, I'm not." And then later in life he'd go, "Oh, he's doing good," just play off of that. But we always laughed about being somehow, or Aaron Tippin. We'd say, "Oh, you're Aaron Tippin," or whatever. All right, we got Huser Brothers. Zachary is missing in action today, but we may get where'd he go? Oh, there he is on this side. Brian Brown from Sloppy Joe could get up there and beat on the table. Or actually, there's a Tupperware thing up there. Brian, isn't Tupperware better? I think.
Yeah, as long as you get that burp seal.
Yeah, you got to get the burp seal at the very end, right there. All right, we're going to come back, get more music. Stick around. We'll take a short commercial break. And going to come back. What's the one you're going to – you have another new one that you might want to play for us?
Yeah, I got plenty. I'll show you a new one, yeah.
All right, we're going to do a new one coming up. Right here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, we're doing Frenchy Daddy French Toast. I'm buying your first mimosa or Bloody Mary. We're going to give away some tickets here in a little bit. We got live music on our stage. So come on down, join us. We'll be here till 10 o'clock. Back after this.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, your world's leading pet DNA service.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. And big thanks to Frenchy Daddy's French Toast for bringing it in. Tomorrow, JD's Cafe is going to be back with us for a little breakfast. JD's Cafe. They got good stuff. They're over there at the opposite end of DeCampley's, right there off of Highway 84, right off of Highway 6. I know I've asked you this, Jot, but when's your birthday?
My birthday is the day before Halloween, October 30th.
There you go. And here's some people that are celebrating a birthday on today's date, okay? They were born on this date. Some of them are dead. Some of them are alive, but we're still going to recognize them. Here's one that I just... Bon Scott. He was born in 46. He was a rock singer with AC/DC?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Was he the first one?
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away 1980, it says here. Okay, Bon Scott. David Ball, country music singer. David Ball had the song, Yes, I Admit I Got This Thinking Problem. He could hit that high note.
You got it, man.
1953, he's still out going and on the road. John Tesh, musician, TV host, born in 59. In fact, Brian has all of his cassettes, I believe, in his car. Courtney Love was born 1964. Tom Hanks, American actor, born in... Now, this is hard to believe. This can't be right. It says Tom Hanks was born in 74. No.
Nope, that's incorrect information. That would be 1956.
No, not 1856.
Nope. He looks incredibly good for his age.
So what year was he born? 56?
56.
We are the same. In fact, I'm older than Tom Hanks by just a few months. Jack White, born in 75, musician, singer, songwriter. Fred Savage, actor, director, was born on this date in 1976. We got some local birthdays. Let's go with the locals and see who's celebrating. You may recognize Chris Dawn having a birthday. Shane Hodniak, Raymond Mead, Aaron Owens, Angela Rose, Natasha Noel, Michael Reeves. Happy birthday to Sheila Shields, Linda Miner, Sharon McCulloch, I think is how you pronounce that. Amanda Upmore having a birthday today. Gary Zacharias. Happy birthday, Gary. That's about it. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Do you ever have a Halloween-based birthday party where you...
I always like my birthday. It falls on a good time because I'll have my birthday day for Halloween, and then you get to celebrate the next day with your friends and have candy, so it worked out pretty good.
Woo! I love that. That's great. You know, my high school colors were orange and black, Halloween colors. So I always remember that. And anyway, Halloween fun time. All right, Huser Brothers, out on the road. When is your next you're heading out?
We leave out Friday morning. We're playing... where are we playing this week? I'm like Brian Brown. I got to check my website. Our minds are so busy. I know we're playing in, I don't even remember. Friday we're playing somewhere. Saturday we're in Seguin.
It's that place that has a stage?
Oh, we're playing in Hockley, Texas Friday.
Where?
Hockley. Hockley.
Oh, yeah, Hockley. I've heard of that.
Yeah, we'll be there at 2920 Roadhouse. Pretty cool place.
And cool.
With Mike Ryan Saturday. So.
Kind of shifting gears here just a bit and talking about, I know you probably have kept up with the tragedies that have taken place down in the Kerrville area down there in the hill country, and just terrible. And I'm pretty sure you and your brother have played some gigs in that general area.
Sure have, yes.
And I know you wish the best for those families. And
100%, yeah. We've already been, getting reached out, and any way we can help, we'd love to do something. So, yeah, we're thinking about everybody out there. And I love music's a healing thing, and we can come together. And I've already seen a lot of buddies already getting online. Josh Weathers, he raised already over 370.
I saw that,
I believe.
Yeah,
on Facebook Live. That's incredible. So I just love everybody's coming together. That's what Texas people do. We all look out for each other.
You're exactly right. Exactly right. All right, Huser Brothers, let's do another song. You got a new one?
Yeah, I'll probably butcher this one, but that's all right. It's a new one we just cut the other day. It's called Hell of a Woman. My boys met calm and crazy
I don't give a damn. I've got a sweet woman laying in my bed. She done come and changed me, made me a better man. About time I called her daddy, talk about a rock on her hand. When they say that you know, when I know, and you know it sounds crazy, that a boy like me would have a girl like you come and change me. I was a wreck inside, you were out of your mind, thinking you were gonna fix me. I sent a hell of a woman there to save me. She done seen it all. I've been too drunk to even walk. So I slowed down my drinking before I went and ran it all. She done seen it all while I figured it out. Damn, I owe her everything for helping me out. Well, they say that you know when you know, and I know it sounds crazy, that a boy like me would have a girl like you come and change me. I was a wreck inside, you were out of your mind, thinking you were gonna fix me. God sent a hell of a woman there to save me. My boy's been calling crazy, but I don't give a damn. I've got a sweet woman laying in my bed.
Woo!
Thank you.
You know, you could kind of change it up and you could say, I am a sweet guy laying in her bed.
There you go. I like that. That might get me in trouble right there, Zach. Them Bell Mead women gonna be knocking on my door.
That song is subtitled Old Fiver.
Old Fiver, baby. I'm gonna write one about them folks out there. They're my friends. They like to party.
You're exactly right. We had so many great listeners around that area. Lincoln City, the capital of America, right there. You know,
I'll tell you what.
out by the International Airport, the Galleria Mall there in Lincoln City. Hey, Huser Brothers, great guys. Had them on the show about 6 months ago, and you guys have exploded. And what I was going to ask you is, when you're out, no matter who you're with or you're by yourself, doing gigs all over the place, is there any particular young singer? I mean, you guys are young, but younger singer or band that you've heard and you go, hey, those guys are good, or that guy's really good?
Oh, there's so many out there these days. I got some friends out at Tyler, Texas. They're called Joint Custody. You should check them out if you haven't heard of them. They're awesome.
I love that name.
They got a good Southern rock sound to them, and you know, it's a hard business, you know, getting out here in the music world, and we'll bring them out to shows with us, and they're just incredible. They deserve a lot more credit than they deserve, and you know,
Joint Custody.
Yeah, they're fabulous. You need to check them out.
Whew, I love it. You know who else is really good? You might have not seen him, but he was on the show a couple of weeks ago. First time ever to sing some songs and be on the stage is our sports guy, Scotty Swingler, was on stage. Scotty's with us right now by phone. Hey, Scotty, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Zach?
I'm real close. You know, as your agent, Scotty, I am this close to signing a deal with the Huser Brothers to take you on the road, okay?
Zach, I would actually cry, give you the biggest hug in the world, and freak out. That would be so fun. That would be so fun.
No, I just want a percentage of the money. That's all I want. Forget the hugs, okay? All right.
Well, that's easy. That's easy, bro. That's easy.
That's it. Hey, what's up in sports today?
Man, well, again, Big 12 Media Day is going on yesterday and today. Pete was up there yesterday. He's back with us today. So we're going to spend, I think, the whole episode just reacting to what all these football coaches and players are saying up there at Big 12 Media Day.
Anything that kind of stands out or popped out from yesterday?
Sure. So for me, I'm a Baylor guy. So Dave Aranda said yesterday, this is the most talented team he's ever had at Baylor.
Ooh.
Keep in mind, he already won the Big 12 in 2021. So as I told you yesterday, I think the pressure is really on him this season to get it done. Joey McGuire also talked about a lot of pressure. You know, Texas Tech has spent a record amount of NIL money this offseason. There was a huge story last week on CBS Sports about it. So there's a lot of pressure on Texas Tech. And then, did you see the quarterback that got run out of BYU for breaking the honor code?
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
So they confronted, the media asked one of the players at media days for BYU about it, and he was basically like, gave the what I would just call the BYU standard answer. He said, well, you know what? If you have Christian values, the honor code's not a problem. So we might discuss any of that, all of that. Of course, a lot of things going on. Big 12 football. Brett Yormark, the commissioner, said he expects the Big 12 to get at least 2 teams into the college football playoff this year. So we'll probably talk about that as well.
So going back to the honor code, does anybody know exactly what this guy did?
Well, he was accused of assault, right?
Oh.
In a civil lawsuit. What's hard about discussing it is the BYU, as he opposed that civil lawsuit, he admitted to having sex with this woman, but said it was consensual. The problem is the BYU honor code says you can't even do that if you're not married. And so BYU, he elected to transfer because BYU is going to suspend him for breaking the honor code.
Wow.
And then right after he transferred, Zach, the woman dropped the charges.
Oh, Lord.
Isn't that wild?
It is. All right, craziness going on. Pete Sousa Show comes up at 10 o'clock. Scotty, thanks a lot, buddy.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. All right, we're back. Huser Brothers, which is also, I don't know if you know this, Josh, but they've got a code for musicians, no sex until you get married.
Well, then, I tell you what.
You'd be kicked out before, Evan.
No comment. My grandma's probably watching.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. You call her Grandma?
She's called Nina. That's my best friend.
I love it. I love Nina. Hey, didn't Zach go to A&M?
Yes, sir. He went to Blinn, but he lived in College Station for about a year and a half. He told my parents he was going to school for that long, but yeah, he lived down there for a few years. Yeah, it was a good time, great town.
Actually, what's it called, Northgate?
Oh yeah, Northgate.
That's where he went to school.
Pretty much, yeah. Shiner Park, all them little bars down there.
Gosh, do you have a favorite besides the backyard? Do you have another out-of-town favorite that you like to play at? You go, oh yeah.
Well, I always talk about the backyard everywhere I go. This is my spot. Even when I'm home, I come out here and hang out with my friends.
I know. I've seen you, yes.
Yeah, running for mayor out here, as I like to say. Mm-hmm. But, there's just so many wonderful spots. I've played on flatbed trailers and arenas, so it's all fun to me. And I don't know, there's some cool spots we've got lucky to play at, like Dickey's Arena, and we got to do our Billy Bob's Texas headline.
Ooh, I tell you,
this year.
Stop and tell us about that. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, when we got the email, I was telling my brother, I said, are you sure they sent this to the right band, Because that's a big place. It holds about 6,000 people, but yeah, that was a special night, and it was a Thursday night, and we had a wonderful time. Everybody showed up, and it was just a blessing to be there. That's a bucket list show for me and my brother, so we were just trying to soak it all in up there. Had a wonderful time.
Man, when you play places like Billy Bob's or a Dickey's or big arenas, do you find yourself on stage? Do you take time to just stop and look and go, It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely like to. I've been learning over the years to really, try to soak in, because your adrenaline in this lifestyle is so fast and loud. You really got to stop in the moment and appreciate things. So, yeah, it's been fun. I remember standing up there and just looking at all those people, just thinking, man, they really came out here to see us tonight, and it's just one of the best feelings in the world.
Yeah. And you didn't have to pay them. They paid to get in.
That's right. Yeah.
And you get to go in the back where everybody signed and everything.
Yeah, pretty neat getting to see your heroes up there,
Robert Gallagher.
Oh, he's the best.
The best. I've known him for a gazillion years. Mr. Fort Worth.
Yeah, he's a legend in himself.
He is.
Great human being.
I don't get to do concerts on stage, but my gig is traveling. I love to travel, and I was just talking to Andrea recently how we've been all over the world. I've been all over the world, and sometimes I just can't remember it because you're so wrapped up and go, and let's do this. You just got to slow down and just take it in, soak it in.
Absolutely. Yeah, it takes months, it seems like, to process that stuff. It's like you look back and, I got to do that. That was pretty cool,
Yeah. You can't be like Clark Griswold at the Grand Canyon and just walk up and go, and then leave. You got to take time.
Yeah. No, I've been really working on that lately, and it's been fun to take it all in,
Let's talk about the band guys. Same band guys? Anything changing? Or
we added a keyboard player, guitar player in the mix. Hunter Castle. He's from Oak Point, Texas. Great guy. I've been friends with him for a long time, and we still got the same guys. They haven't quit us yet. We haven't made them mad, I guess. We're all brothers, one big happy family out there. You live with them almost as much as your family back home.
Sure.
So we get along so good, but I still got Christian Bartientos. He's a Riesel boy, my brother. I got stuck with him my whole life. And
there you go.
Zach's getting married in November.
No.
Yeah.
I knew he was getting close, but I didn't realize November.
Yep. He found a good one.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. Yeah.
Nice.
I always tell everybody she's a third grade teacher, so she talks to him like a third grader, and that's how they've gotten along so good. Yeah.
I love it. If I could just give Zachary one piece of advice, prenup. Anyway, that's all I can say. I'm just going to throw that out there. Not wishing bad things to happen, but I'm just saying.
I'll show him the clip.
Okay. All right. That's for you, Zachary. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back, and we'll have more music, kind of wrap it up here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Stick around.
Looking to upgrade your home? Brazos Valley Tile Installations has you covered. From tile showers and all types of flooring to full bathroom and kitchen remodels. Need granite countertops, painting, or even plumbing and electrical? They can fix it all. With over 28 years of experience, and every employee passes a strict background check, so you know you're in good hands. Call today at 254-258-5254. Brazos Valley Tile Installations, where quality meets trust.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Hey, back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Huser Brothers. Tomorrow, we got the Huser Brothers are going to be on. Me and Brian are going to team up tomorrow on stage. The Huser Brothers. Right, Brian?
He took off on that one.
So, BB, Brian is he pops in on Thursday mornings and talks with me. So, he'll be in tomorrow. He's been sitting there this morning, show prepping, is what we call it, getting his portion of the show ready for tomorrow morning. So old BB's going to be here in the morning, 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock, a young man, Josh, that super talented, Chris Kalunga.
Oh, I love him. Yeah,
is going to be on the show.
He's fantastic.
He is really, and it seems like every time I hear him, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic.
So he'll be here 9 o'clock. JD's Cafe is going to be here with breakfast. I'll buy your first mimosa, Bloody Mary, tomorrow morning as well. And we still got about 7 minutes left for you to pop in for a cocktail. I'm surprised all of our friends across the street at the VA haven't come over, since a lot of them were forced back to work by President Trump. They need a cocktail probably about this. Anyway, we'll be on the air tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Remember, just go to YouTube and then search Zach Owens Show. Very simple. In fact, Kevin can explain it even better than me. How would you be prepared every morning to watch the show, Kevin?
So you're going to go to Zach Owens Show on YouTube, and you go to youtube.com/the Zach Owen Show, and you're ready at 8 o'clock every morning to stream the show live. It can also be consumed later on YouTube or anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, all the different places.
Girlfriend Andrea says that we need to click subscribe. Right? Subscribe.
Well, see.
And it doesn't cost you anything, right?
Talking to my kids, apparently that is a needy way to do it, and so the more you say that, the less people will do that. So you don't say that, and you just have
don't subscribe.
Don't subscribe.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't hit the smash.
No.
Don't smash the button.
I see you. If you do click it, you're going to get all this stuff from Ice-T about car warranty repair work.
That's not true. That's not true. No.
Anyway, we'd love for you to watch it live or as a podcast later on too. We'd love for you to come by, studio audience here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill tomorrow. Also, Brian's going to talk about who's coming up, who's going to be playing on the main stage. We've cut you back down to the small stage. Okay, we didn't let you play the big stage this morning.
Back to my roots.
Back to the roots. Do you recall the very, very first time you played here at the Backyard?
I do. It maybe the first or second. I know one time we did play in this corner one time. It was cold outside and nasty, and we moved the show in here, and it was epic. But, yeah, I do recall those first few shows, and I'd be so nervous for, 30 people out there, and probably 5 of my friends showed up to really see me. But those were good times. I do have a picture of back then when I was so proud of it, and there was maybe 50 people, and I was just showing everybody like, "Look at this! This is awesome."
Well, now maybe you lied to me, but I know you don't lie to me. So I remember when we were going to do I think it was 30th anniversary Zach and Jim blowout party here at the backyard, and I wanted you guys to headline. And we were talking, and at that time, I think you said this will be our first Saturday to play at the backyard. You had played, I think, Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
I think that's what you told me.
That could be right. It's hard to remember.
I mean, it's been like
it was a
3
party,
years
I know
ago.
that. That was a heck of a time.
Oh my gosh. Crazy night.
Y'all throw one hell of a party. That's
We had
for
a
sure.
great party, and Jim and I dressed up in our 70s disco outfits and came out and sang with you guys.
Yeah.
Was it Brick House or?
I'm sure, I was trying to work on my Brian Brown impersonation.
Yeah. You did a fine job.
Thank you.
Brian, were you there that night? I think so. I think you were. He was on stage
Or on a
too.
cruise, one of the two. He's on a cruiser at the backyard, one of the two.
Yeah, we had a great night. Had a lot of great music and a fun time. I miss Jim, and I know he had a great time that night as well. We have a picture of Gordon Collier wearing Eddie Sawyer's pink jacket. That's a really classic picture. I don't think Channel 10 wants that picture out. But anyway, hey, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I know you're a busy guy nowadays. Tell Zachary we missed him.
I will.
And we'll get you back in another, hopefully not 6 months, but we'll get you back over here.
Yeah, thanks for letting me come stop by. I always love visiting with you. Always a good time.
Love you, and I'm so proud of you and your brother and all the great things. And you got a great head on your shoulders. Keep up the great work. Look forward to the new product coming out just in time for Christmas. But let's close it out with one more song.
Yeah. I woke up late today, couple messages on my phone. I don't remember much of last night, but I'm still fully clothed. I guess the bedroom light has been left on all night. I don't remember much of last night, but I'm still feeling right. So maybe one day, well, I'll change my ways. Oh, but right now there ain't no other thing make me feel this way. I'm gonna keep on getting gone. I'm gonna keep on getting gone till I don't feel so alone. It's the only thing keeping me sane here lately. So I'll pull on up now, baby. Call me whatever you want, but don't call me crazy. So maybe one day, well, I'll change my ways. Oh, but right now there ain't no other things that make me feel this way. I'm gonna keep on getting gone. I'm gonna keep on getting gone till I don't feel so alone. Maybe one day I'll change my ways. Oh, but right now there ain't no other thing make me feel this way. I'm gonna keep on getting gone. I'm gonna keep on getting gone till I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone. Oh.
Bye.